Seesaws. We think these are the single hardest piece of equipment contact wise. The others we can do on the floor, lay them down, run across them. This is a great act of faith, because whether they be large, medium, small dogs, you've got to run right to the top of that seesaw. It's what we're asking them to do, right to the top, wait on the end, come back down. A lot of act of faith. You're not getting me doing it. We expect them to do it. So we don't just stick them straight onto that and go through all the pain of holding them on and then through the nerve factor. We have a secret weapon. What we do is we have a lower height seesaw. This one we've built, good friend of ours built for us, and as you can see from here, on two heights, one I made earlier, that was our first step. So the dog has only got, what, 6-8 inches of height on the seesaw, and then we've built this onto it later to actually give it up to this height, so it's now close to a full height seesaw. Once they're okay on that height, walking up, we do this exactly the same as we do all other contacts. Walk up on a lead, low height, let them feel for the tilt down to the end until they're very confident, and then off lead, right and left, then build up to this height. This absolutely worth its weight in gold. We'd have been struggling without this nowadays. It's a tremendous way forward for something so simple as well. Just lower height seesaw, and I know you can get them around shows now. I've seen them on sale, so people are there. Jane's just going to demonstrate now with Taylor going up this seesaw, and then she'll go on to the full height and just show how we've progressed up from that level. Good girl.
Okay, good girl.
Brilliant. Another one of them.
Good girl, that was a bit clever.
So that's been developed up from on lead, walking, very small height to this height, either side, and then off lead, then from a jump. So all those basic steps again, one after another. Right, one more, then on to the full height.
Wait. Oh.
Okay, just a bit of control earlier. See, she's preempting the play bit. Good girl. Nothing wrong with the seesaw, she was just preempting play there, so we're not worried about that. She knew what she was doing. Good girl. Right. This might take her by surprise. A little bit higher. So needs Jane to help her here.
Walk. And
good girl.
Okay.
Lovely. Another one of them.
Good girl. Go. Good
girl. Right, just stopping a bit short. If you just stop her there for a second.
Wait.
What we really need is the dog coming right to the end of this, right to the end, especially small bitches. They've got to get to the end because they're lighter, they take longer to drop this. If they stop up here, further down the seesaw towards the centre, obviously takes longer to tilt. It takes a lot of time, and you're under then pressure, especially if you stop short of that contact point, real pressure. So we train, so you must get right to the end and really should have both end legs on there. So Jane isn't coming up enough as far as I'm concerned, and really ought to have that leg in and that shoulder in to bring her around, because she's curling, wanting the ball. She just wants to play. Well, she's great, but Jane's got to get up further, get in line with this, and we really want her onto the end of that. Portia the poodle, brilliant at that. Small, lightweight, little poodle, right onto the end, and it takes forever to come down because she's so light, but she's on the end. A lot of dogs stop early, not good. You need to train it to the end. How to do that? Small plank, right low to the floor, on a lead, run to the end, play. They don't know any different.
Another one?
Do it again. Just bring her a step forward off it now, to the front. Good girl.
Good girl.
Right, I want you to come on it faster this time, so play and then run at it.
Okay, good girl. Are you ready?
It's all a bit formal. Ready?
Ready, go. Go on.
So that's a better one. Now she's pushing down. We needed to bring her down to that and play. I think this is where you'd have your lead to play.
Okay. Good girl.
Good girl. We're going to go straight up this. Very short space of time on the seesaw. She must get one end to the other as fast as possible. And I want that down on the floor. I want nothing to judge, but it's a fine art timing this. So we'll see what Tiggy makes of this one. Again, we do the play. We make everything a play in a game. Tig, come. Ready? Ready, diddy. Go, go. Son, wait. Good girl. Tig. Wait there, wait. Go on. And wait. Good girl. Get out. Tig. Go. Go on. And wait. Right, what's important is Tig's position. She's come right to the end of this seesaw. Okay, 2 legs on, 2 off, perfect. She knows what we're doing, turning to go back, otherwise we'd be going straight on. What I find the difference here, just give her a cuddle while we talk, between dogs and bitches. Bitches are normally lighter weight, smaller, all their weight's at the rear end for obvious reasons. They need to get right to the end of this contact to tip it fast. So we do ask an awful lot of them, but we train right to the end of this. Stopping in the middle is disastrous, but big dogs will push it on the way up to tip it down. We'll show that later with Buzzy, who's half shepherd, half collie. He'll tip that on his run, he just doesn't stop. Whereas Tig needs to get right to the end and be on it as it hits the floor. So good girl, perfect. Okay. So we've already seen the seesaw being done by the large dogs. What we're now going to demonstrate for the opportunity to see how important and vital it is that the dog gets to the end of this is we're going to put a small dog on here. So we'll use Portia. It's very, very lightweight, 1 stone wet through poodle. So she must come to the end of this seesaw because by now it wouldn't have even tipped and she'll be on the end of it. So she has to be on the end, right down to the bottom. A lot of courage for little dogs, a lot of courage. I really admire them. You watch these little ones doing all this, all breeds, they've got to get to the end of this. Any dog who stops short is real trouble. That is real trouble because you're now not tipping it fast. Dog's not sure what's happening and you've got to get them down to this 3 foot of contact. So let's see how Portia works on this, but you'll see it's exactly the same theory as the other dogs.
Walk.
Good girl.
Good girl. Good girlie.
And back round, Jane.
Good girl. Ready? Come here then. Ready. And again. Ready. Walk. Go on.
Perfect.
Yeah. Good girl.
Good girl.
Come
One
in.
more.
Ready.
Longer
steady.
run at it.
Ready, steady. Ready, steady. Ready, steady. Come on. Walk.
Brilliant.